this is Sean 007 1986. I hope you're having a fantastic Friday. Let's see. Roe v. Wade gets killed off. That's one. Affirmative action in college and university got killed off. Yes. And now, student loan forgiveness? Wow. This is how all this shit is happening, and it's not even my birthday. Oh boy. Oh boy. I did not sound like, I don't know why I sound like Mickey on that one. But yes, indeed do. Yes, student loan forgiveness. You know, the one where student loan, it will be forgiven, yet we have to pay off their fucking loans. Yeah, that ain't gonna happen, because the Supreme Court rules against Biden's student loan debt handout. And the thing, and I think it's a good thing, because it would have cost us, the taxpayers, $400 billion. I wish I was joking, but nope, it is what it is. Let me read this for you. Supreme Court rules against Biden's student loan debt handout. Supreme Court decision blocks Biden's administration's student loan debt plan that was estimated to cost taxpayers $400 billion. 400 with a B, billion with a B, which I'm pretty sure that if they would have gotten any goddamn red cent of that money, they're going to send that money to fucking Ukraine. Tell me I'm lying. Tell me I'm telling lies. The Supreme Court ruled Friday that the Biden administration cannot go forward with a student loan debt handout program. In a 6-3 decision, the court held that federal law does not allow the Secretary of Education to cancel more than $430 billion in student loan debt. The Secretary planned to cancel roughly $430 billion of federal student loan balances, completely erases the debts of 20 million borrowers and lowered the median amount owed by the other 23 million to $29,400 to $13,600. Chief Justice John Roberts wrote for the majority. 6 states sued, argued that the HEROES Act does not authorize the loan cancellation plan. We agree. President Biden strongly disagrees with the court decision and will make an announcement Friday at 3:30 p.m. detailing new actions to protect student loan borrowers, the White House said. I will stop at nothing to find other ways to deliver relief to hardworking middle-class families, Biden said in his statement. Bullshit. The White House source said Biden intends to blame Republicans for denying student borrowers the relief he promised to deliver to them. Oh yeah, because right, blame the Republicans who try to make sure we don't get taxed to we get stuck fitting the fucking bill. Biden's student loan initiative, which has been on hold pending litigation, involved the federal government providing up to $10,000 in debt relief and up to $20,000 for Pell Grant recipients for people who make less than $125,000 a year. The program was expected to cost the government more than $400 billion. Biden made the unprecedented push for debt cancellation in August 2022, and his administration accepted some 6 million applications before Republicans object, and the program was put on hold. Republicans argue Biden lacked the authority to unilaterally forgive student loans. Estimated from the Congressional Budget Office said Biden's plan would cost taxpayers roughly $400 billion. Republicans were outraged at the total, arguing that forgiveness would be unfair to those who either paid their way through college, repaid their loans, or never attended college in the first place. Like me. It's like, I never attended college, and I don't have student debt. And besides, if I don't attend college, I don't have student debt. And if I don't have student debt, that means I didn't attend college. So why the fuck would I have to pay for some motherfuckers who decided to take out those goddamn student loans? That don't make no lick of sense. That's costing me money in taxes. The justices heard two separate challenges to the law. In one case, Department of Education versus Brown, the court said a pair of private borrowers who sought to challenge the loan forgiveness plan lacked standing to sue. The second and more relevant case is Biden versus Nebraska, where 6 states sued challenging the loan forgiveness scheme. The court found that Missouri at least had standing to sue because the program would open a non-profit government corporation set up by the state named Mohela to face an estimated $44 million in annual fees. Yep. Biden's administration had relied on a federal... Hold on, I was just downloading the PDF real quick so I could do some studying, because I like to study. Biden's administration had relied on a federal statute called the HEROES Act to enact the plan, claiming the law gives the Secretary of Education power to waive or modify any statutory or regulatory provision applicable to the Student Financial Assistance Program, as the Secretary deems necessary in connection with a war or other military national emergency. The court majority shot down that argument. The authority to modify statutes and regulations allow the Secretary to make modest adjustments and additions to existing regulations, Robert wrote, not transforming them. Roberts went on to say that the Department of Education's modifications to the law created a novel and fundamentally different loan forgiveness program than what Congress intended in the HEROES Act. This program effectively grants loan forgiveness to nearly every borrower in the country, Roberts says. The Secretary's comprehensive debt cancellation plan cannot fairly be called a waiver. It not only nullifies existing provisions, but augments and expands them dramatically, the Chief Justice wrote. It cannot be mere modification because it constitutes effectively the introduction of a whole new regime, and it cannot be some combination of the two, because when the Secretary seeks to add to an existing law, the fact that he waives certain provisions does not give him a free pass to avoid the limits inherent in the power to modify. However broad the meaning of waiver or modify, that language cannot authorize the kind of exhaustive rewriting of the statute that has taken place here. The court 3 liberal justices dissented. The majority overrides the combination judgment of the legislative and executive branches, with the consequences of eliminating loan forgiveness for 43 million Americans. I respectfully dissented from that decision, Justice Elena Kagan wrote. Biden's education department have already been exploring potential workarounds to offer handouts via other means in anticipation of a ruling against the administration. Republicans unveiled their own plan to address student loans and high college costs in June, introducing a trust of 5 bills. The plan for Senate Republicans supports programs aimed to make sure students understand the real cost of college and also sets off loans for programs that do not result in salaries that are high enough to justify those loans. This will prevent some of the worst examples of students being exploited for profit. It will force schools to bring down costs and to compete for students. What an idea. Senator Tommy Tuberville, representative of Alaska, said in the bill. It would also protect students from getting buried in debt they can never ever pay. Yeah, so I feel like that's actually a pretty good thing by the Supreme Court from the Supreme Court. Because if you want my honest opinion, I feel like if this were to go in, I would be fucked. I would be fucked. My mom would be fucked. My sister would be fucked. My 2 uncles will be fucked. My dad, who's in Atlanta, will be fucked. My aunt, who will be fucked. My boss will be fucked. Pretty much all of us will be fucked. Be fucked. Sticking the bill. And keep in mind, I never went to college. I mean, why the fuck should I? I'm happy not going to college. I learned my shit. I learned my shit from home and in the streets, man. Well, not really in the streets, but you know what I mean. But I feel like it's kind of stupid. And let's be real. He said he was flippy floppy on Joe Biden was flippy floppy on that whole situation. He said, yeah, he'll do it, but then he said, no, he won't do it, and now he'll say he'll do it, but then there's like, listen, we taxpayers, I mean, and also people who actually paid, who raised up money and paid off their own colleges, we don't have to pay for these motherfuckers who take out these unnecessary student loans. It's their problem, so they have to pay for it. We're not fitting the bill, and if they think we're gonna do it, they must be either high or fucking stupid. I work hard to get my fucking money. And I'm not gonna give it to some motherfucker who decided to pick gender fucking studies as a goddamn degree, because there's no job that requires gender studies. So yeah, kudos to the Supreme Court for blocking this shit. I mean, seriously, $400 billion. $400 billion just so to pay off some motherfucker's dumbass student loan debt. Maybe these students should look at the fucking fine print. What do you think about that? But you know, that's just one of my. I just want to talk out on this one because I feel like it was kind of stupid, but at the same time, it just needs to be known. But I would like to know what you think on this. As always, be sure to leave a comment, like this video, subscribe to this channel, click the notification bell so you don't miss our update, share with friends, share with neighbors, share with others, and that's about it. Until next time, this is Sean 007 1986 signing off. Thank you for watching this video. It really means a lot, and I will see you in the next one. Catch you later. Bye. Student loan forgiveness. Yeah, student loan forgiveness for them, but we get stuck with the bill. And it's definitely gonna fuck over people who haven't even went to fucking college, like me. Fucking potato head having motherfuckers.